Joelle Castex here with my bad COVID hair, and I'm here to talk about your kids and social media. Now, social media is a tough one. There are no hard and fast rules to help us navigate the world of social media. Plus, with new apps available all the time, how do we keep up? So, I have an overarching theme, one hard and fast rule, and 3 tips that can help you as you and your kid enter the world of social media. First, the overarching theme. Communicate. We need to talk to our kids. You need to know who their friends are, what their social group is like. Ask them questions. Don't question them, ask them questions because you're genuinely curious about the amazing human being they're becoming. Start small. Don't barrage your kid with questions if you really aren't a big talker. But slowly and surely let your kid know that they are safe with you. They can talk with you. They can share with you, and they can ask you the questions that they need to help them grow up and be healthy, safe, and strong. Now, the hard and fast rule. Most social media companies have a little box when you start your account with the check that says, I'm at least 13 years of age. I say, great. Hard and fast rule, your child should at least be 13 years old before they're on social media, if not older. Why? Because their little brains aren't developed enough to handle the kind of information that they're going to see. Because they're going to be an easy target for sex predators and others who want to exploit children. Plus, with bullying and other kinds of cyber attacks, your kid will not have the skills yet to be able to combat this and come out with a strong sense of self-worth. So my rule is hard and fast 13, if not later. Now, let's talk about the 3 guiding principles that will help you navigate social media with your kid. Number 1, content. Know what apps they're on, know what they're looking at, and talk to them about it. I'm a friend with my son on every social media platform he's on, which is 2 at the moment. And his friends have friended me, but basically I'm just there to observe. So I know who his friends are, I know what they're saying, and interestingly enough, I'm not the only mom on these accounts. And as you monitor your child's usage and you see the content that they're on, it's very easy to determine if your kid has secondary or tertiary accounts. Know what all of the accounts are. Number 2, self-esteem. I'm almost 50 years old and I have a hard time on Instagram because I'm not pretty like she is, or I'm not thin like she is, or my hair looks bad, or their house is nicer, or they have more money and they're more successful. It is a never-ending feed of things that can destroy your self-image. And I'm 50. What if I'm 13 or 14? What if I'm self-conscious about my skin or my weight or my parents or my clothes? Make sure that you help your child grow in their self-esteem, especially if they're on social media. Make sure that what they're looking at builds them up and does not tear them down. Make sure that what they're looking at is age and content appropriate. Make sure that your kid is exploring what it's like to be a kid. They're not on inappropriate feeds that will only serve to hurt them later on. Number 3, bullying. Keep an eye out for bullying. It can get really bad, and I'm consistently amazed at what I see on kids' feeds. So just keep an eye on it. Make sure that the messaging that's going out in everyone's feed is positive. Make sure that if you see bullying, you help the victim of the bullying get through it, stop it, and make sure that the bully is stopped in his or her tracks. It can be tough out there on social media. I mean, I'm glad that there was no social media when I was a teenager. It was hard enough just to be me. But at the same time, we can use it as a tool to help our children build in confidence and self-esteem. To be able to construct filters so that they know what's good for them and what's bad for them. And finally, love your kid. Let them grow and explore, but do it where you are a guide. Don't let the internet be their guide. You guide them. Sure, social media can be scary, but with the overarching theme of communication, the hard and fast rule of age 13, and the 3 guiding principles, communication, self-esteem, and bullying, watching out for bullying, you can make sure that your kid's social media journey is safe and healthy. Thanks.